Hello, Slaters. Welcome back to the world of greenery. I hope you all are learning a lot about different kinds of plants around us. In our last session, we learnt about some unusual plants. These plants are called insectivorous or carnivorous plants. We also learned that they trap small insects and animals and digest them. We learned about fungi or molds and mushrooms, which feed on other decaying plants and animals. We also read about the different ways that we use plants. We use them as food and add them as spices to enhance the flavor of our food. Now, children, in today's session, we will continue reading about different uses of plants. Slaters, in our previous session, we learned about molds and fungi, isn't it? Now, these molds are useful to humans too. Do you want to know how? Let's read the Did You Know section from the textbook and find it out. Slaters, please turn to page number 28. Are you all ready? Great. Let's start. Did you know? Molds helped Alexander Fleming to discover penicillin, which is commonly used as medicine. Now, Slaters, underline the word discover. D-I-S-C-O-V-E-R, discover. It means to find something unexpectedly or during a search. Slaters, also underline the word penicillin. P-E-N-I-C-I-L-L-I-N, penicillin. So, Slaters, Alexander Fleming was a scientist who discovered penicillin. Scientists use culture plates where they grow bacteria. In early times, people used to get sick because of several bacterial infections. One day, when Alexander Fleming arrived in his laboratory, he saw that one of his culture plates showed a growth of mold. Now, Slaters, you remember mold, right? We discussed about it in our earlier session. Now, he saw that this mold growth did not allow any other bacteria to grow around it. The name of this mold species was Penicillium. This was an amazing discovery for him. It meant that the mold had killed the other bacteria. He extracted the component which killed other bacteria from this mold, and it was called penicillin. It was called the miracle drug which saved millions of lives. Now, Slaters, can you all tell me, apart from using plants as food, where else do we use plants? Yes, very good. We use them for making furniture, for making cloth, perfumes, oils, and also as medicines. Let's read more about this from the lesson. Plants give us wood to make furniture such as tables, chairs, and cords. Plants give us fibers. We use cotton fibers to make cloth. We use the fibers of jute and coconut trees to make ropes, bags, and other items. The seeds of sunflower, mustard, groundnut, and sesame plants are used to make cooking oils. Flowers such as rose and jasmine are also used to make perfumes. Plants such as neem and eucalyptus are used to make medicines. Some plants are kept indoors and they are called ornamental plants. They add to the beauty of our homes. We breathe in oxygen and give out impure air. Plants take in the carbon dioxide from this air and give out oxygen. Thus, plants clean the air. Now children, underline the word perfumes. P-E-R-F-U-M-E-S, perfumes. Perfumes means a fragrant liquid made from the essential oils extracted from flowers and spices. Slaters, also underline the word fiber. F-I-B-R-E, fiber. Fiber means fine thread-like materials obtained from the plants. Slaters, also underline the word ornamental. O-R-N-A-M-E-N-T-A-L, ornamental. It means something used as an ornament for decorative purposes. So slaters, you must have seen many wooden furniture at home and in furniture malls. Wood provides sturdy and long-lasting furniture. Fibers from plants are also used for making clothes. Cotton clothes are the most comfortable cloth to wear during the summers. The oils extracted from plants, seeds, and flowers are used in many ways. For cooking, for making perfumes, and also as medicines. Slaters, you all must be having a favorite perfume too, isn't it? They usually smell like flowers like rose, jasmine, lavender, and much more. These perfumes are made by extracting or taking out essential oils present in the flowers. Children, plant oils are not only used as perfumes, but also as medicines. Your mothers must have asked you to sniff on menthol or eucalyptus oils. These oils are used as medicines for getting relief from stuffed nose or blocked nose and cold. The different colors of plants and flowers makes our world a very beautiful place to live. So, many people keep plants and flowers in their homes to enhance or to increase the beauty of their homes. These kinds of plants are called ornamental plants. Now, what are ornaments? You all must have seen the trinkets that people wear for looking more attractive, isn't it? Like rings, earrings, necklaces, and many more. All of these are called ornaments and they make us look more pretty, isn't it, children? Similarly, ornamental plants are used to enhance the beauty of our homes. They look so pretty that they are used as ornaments for our homes, offices, schools, hospitals, and many other places. Some of the ornamental plants includes roses, tulips, daffodils, lilies, and crotons. Now, Slaters, can you all tell me that apart from all of these uses, what is the most important role of plants? Very nice. Plants purify air. Now, Slaters, plants make their own food, isn't it? We discussed about this in our earlier sessions. In process of making their own food, they use carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. This oxygen is the most important gas for humans and animals as well. So, in a way, we all are dependent on plants for surviving. Isn't it, children? Yes. So, we should conserve or protect plants around us. Slaters, when we talk about using plants as food, which are the two main plant-based food that we eat? Yes, fruits and vegetables. Now tell me, what is the national fruit of India? Very good. It's an easy one, right? Mango. Mango is one of the most favorite fruit of many people. It is sweet and juicy fruit. Other fruits that many people like include strawberries, cherries, banana, apples, kiwi, and many more. Now, some of these fruits are local fruits which grow in the place where we live. However, some fruits like kiwi, dragon fruit, and star fruit are not grown locally. These fruits and vegetables are sent to different places by aeroplanes. However, children, it is always good to eat fruits and vegetables which are grown locally, as they are fresh and we can get it in less price too. Now let's continue reading further from the textbook. Fruits and vegetables. We can buy different types of fruits and vegetables from the market. Some grow in places around us, some grow in other states far away, and many others grow in other countries. Vegetables such as broccoli and lettuce and fruits like kiwi and star fruit come from far off places. They are brought by aeroplanes so that they reach us before they get spoiled. It is better to eat vegetables and fruits that grow where we live, because they are fresh and cost less too. Children, underline the word broccoli. B-R-O-C-C-O-L-I, broccoli. It is a green vegetable similar to cauliflower, however in green color. It slightly resembles a miniature or a small tree. Children, also underline the word lettuce. L-E-T-T-U-C-E, lettuce. It is a leafy vegetable mostly used for salads. So, Slaters, with this we come to the end of this chapter. As you read and learned from the chapter, we all are highly dependent on plants around us. They help us like our friends. This is the reason the chapter is called Plants Are Friends. So, Slaters, I hope you all enjoyed this lesson and also understood the importance of plants in our world. They are our green friends. Before I leave, let's recapitulate the lesson. The lesson gave us an understanding on different types of plants. Different plants include trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers, and creepers. Plants grow everywhere, on land and in water too. Plants that grow in water are called aquatic plants. Some plants adapt themselves and change themselves in order to survive in different environments. Humans use plants for themselves in many ways. We use them as food source, for making furniture, for clothes, for getting oils, as decorative plants, and also as medicines. We also learned that eating local fruits and vegetables allow us to get fresh produce and it costs less too. Children, we also learned that molds were used to develop medicine like penicillin. We also learned many new words like different, trunk, shrubs, herbs, climbers, aquatic, rainforest, coastline, unusual, decaying, spices, perfumes, ornamental, fiber, and discover. Wow! I had a fabulous time while learning about the different plants around us. I hope you all had fun too. I would like you all to learn the new words and their meanings. I will meet you all in the next session with another interesting topic. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.